Welcome to Bodhisattva YouTube. Here at Bodhisattva YouTube, we are forming a collective focus, a golden embryo of energy to bring forth as one people globally to form a golden age, a greater peace and harmony amongst humanity upon our great Mother Earth at these times upon our planet. So welcome and thank you for joining me. My name is Gyan Dharam, and I'm also walking with the name Meteorite Orca-Chief here upon Turtle Island, North America, on our globe, our blue planet Earth, within a cosmos, within a universe. So it's very great to be here with you today. Please subscribe, like, and share. I need more of that, at least 1,000 followers on YouTube so I can monetize it and I can grow a bigger audience so I can receive more support to build the foundations and the facilities for the way of life we foresee together upon this planet. So it is very important that you, for our collective integrity, I ask of you to please like, subscribe, and share. And we can use our internet, our Ethernet, to be more of a resemblance of our spiritual oneness and harmony within a harmonious tone within a higher plane of creation. So we are an Aka field of consciousness. We are light beings. We are literally oneness as consciousness and as a people, as travelers in a universal plane, dimensionally throughout all creation. There is no time, only space, and we are consciousness within it, eternal light. So let's work together, and yet let's use this Ethernet, let's use this internet as the way it was meant to be used, to be a resemblance of that oneness, that light that we all are and that we all share eternal. This is the time where our light is growing, our mana is becoming stronger, and we are going to become one people so we can return that light to our planet, within our cosmos. The electromagnetic field of our planet, its aura, our beautiful Mother Earth, is low. It's lower than it should be, and it's because of the electrical interference. It's because of how we've built upon it. It's because of the dams we've implemented in the rivers. So the electromagnetic frequency of our planet is lower than it should be. And we need to come together to correct that in a harmonious way. And all the answers are there before us, and you can contact me, Meteorite Orca-Chief, Gyan Dharam, here at Planetary Yoga for answers, for great conversation, for clarity, for upliftment, for energy. You can contact me. It's planetarypilatesyoga.com is the email, and www.planetarykundaliniyoga.com is the website. And the website, it will be up and running again in a few days. It's temporarily down. I'm changing servers. So, this is a great time to utilize each other's energy with our integrity, collectively in spiritual intention. So we need to have values. We need to stand for something. This is important. And we need to know what that is. And that is why I am here, embodied, grounded in a way of life that I've been living for over 20 years, with an incredible amount of tangible experience to help you with answers along the way in living in wellness with our planet, your surroundings, your environment, and also how to cultivate spiritual integrity through right relationships, through inner teachings and outer teachings, to understand morality within our hearts and bodies and cells through the experience of this gift of life. and through the study and practice and intentions that align with indigenous roots that cultivate that understanding through the interaction of each other and our symbiotic beings, all the other life, all the other creatures that share this sacred hoop with us. So this is the time we really have to level up globally. In India, all my friends in India, all my friends in Africa, all my friends in Australia, all my family in North America that surround me, my family in South America, the Ring of Fire, my islander friends, we all need to level up. So what that means, this is the biggest step coming right now. We need to decrease separation and elevate unity. And this is really important to get over the bureaucracy, the pit holes that bureaucracies and bankers and corporations bring us into. All right? They do not have the mindset to turn the planet in a good direction at this time yet. They are still pit-holing themselves in very recent and outdated ways of being at this time that are all about profit and control. And it's very easy to sniff out. And we have a wonderful global community rising to help you understand this in your own personal growth, in your body in this lifetime, on what you are awakening to within your consciousness. So there's a lot happening. It's very multifaceted. It's very multidimensional. There's a lot happening amongst us. So we need to carry ourselves in a higher plane of understanding and vibration and vision and really live from our hearts to expand and grow. But most of all, we need to have integrity and morality and know what we stand for and what we're living for. And that is an indigenous understanding and roots. It's not in a corporate industry and an electronic industry or a pharmaceutical industry. It's not in those avenues. I'm telling you, all my friends around the world that are working as part of these associations, I'm not challenging you. I love you greatly. You know this. But the answers aren't in these industries, and they're not in the leadership behind those industries. It's truly in our indigenous cultures, our indigenous roots, and our indigenous understandings that takes time to cultivate through tangible experience with sentient life all around us, through our own embodiment and spiritual grounding within our being, our body at this time in this lifetime. And we need to strengthen that and come together and build upon that. So I'm going to tell you the first step. What is the first step to the new world? The first step, and it's going to take place here in Canada, the great motherland, where our indigenous roots and connection are strongest and so connected to the oneness of life and the great sacred hoop of life, eternal. It is going to happen here on this motherland. All of us, as a people, I'm talking to my direct communities here in the Crystal Mountains of Turtle Island. We need to bring all our lands together under one entity, under one title, and live for each other under an agreement within a sacred hoop of eternal life of how to treat our lands and how to live upon them together, and that we belong to the lands and the service of the lands, and that we live in a circle, that not one person is above another person. So we really need to live up to our indigenous roots and understanding, and we need to implement it politically here at a time and make it happen. We do it as a people until our government is aligned with the movement that we bring forward. So this is what needs to happen. We can't all be separated, all on our own individual missions. I know it's hard to hear. This is the truth. It does not promote a way of life in the end that we all feel
connected and unified in. We need a cultural root stronger than that we all are willing to live and die for eternally without a dollar when we leave or millions of dollars when we're living. Yes, we all need wellness and abundance. We all deserve it, and we should all have it. But the lies that you are being told and the directions that we are given to receive that is all a deception. We are not living in that way anyway. So we need to create a stronger culture where everything that we utilize together and everything that we create together can be shared. Like the tribes in the movie, the gods must be crazy before the Coke bottle, before one odd object that they couldn't create, nobody had, fell from the sky and started creating disruption around them. So if we're going to create an odd object, we all have to have access to it. We all need to be able to share it and possibly be able to have it for our own environment. So we have to be practical. That's just a little silly example. This is Boo. Boo, say hello. Boo. 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 Yeah, and we all have to be practical, and we have to recognize one another. When we see that division is being created, we have to open our hearts and share with one another. And then perhaps not create things at such a pace that creates such disruption within our harmony. We introduce things slowly, we share them, we help every individual understand them, their purpose. We come to a clear vision around that object and what it is and what it can do for us collectively that we all feel harmonious with. And if we don't have a clear vision, it is no good. That's why he took the Coke bottle all the way back across the desert by himself on foot and gave it back to an outer society from his community that had those things, because it was no good. All right, so just a small example of how things can move too fast and not in alignment with a collective vision or harmony that everyone holds within the village. So there has to be a great responsibility on how we create things and how we educate things. Come here. On how we share education and how we move forward with it. So this is what the internet was created for. Thinking on an evolutionary, with an evolutionary capacity and indigenous responsibility, this is what the internet was created for, so we could communicate well. And clearly and honestly. So all what's going on with Mark Zuckerberg in my country right now, Canada, and how that platform, the platforms that he owns are being implemented in the country and the politics, and the amount of deception and the amount of marketing and profiting that platform is using, and how little goes back to the well-being of my people, the nation of Canada, is horrifically disgusting. So there's no responsibility to be taking place. Everything I'm saying, none of that is being considered by either the owners of this platform or the political environments that it's in association with. So this needs to be heard by everyone in the country. So please share. We really need to trust each other and again, elevate one another. So please elevate me. Share this, like this, subscribe, elevate me, and help me have a voice with these industries that I am speaking of, with these electronic platforms, with these government entities, with these corporate industries. Help me find a way so I can have power in my voice to speak with these people, to help enlighten them, to help organize them, to be a medium between the spirit world, higher planes of creation, and Mother Earth, and co-creation as the being, the human species we are, to help bring balance and harmony to all of us. Because the way of life that we are working with, how disorganized it is, how based on profit, how much fear there is amongst us, the lack of leadership, it's not healthy. All right, we all know it. We can do better, and this is the time of great change. The energy is in the air. The Aquarian energy this month and into this year is so powerful, astrologically. So we are coming into a time of change. And cooperation and communication is so key for us. Love, higher vision, Neptune, consciousness. We really need the elevation of our energy and the elevation of our communication at this time. So if you're working in the technology industry and you have influence over that, you really need to support the entire globe right now. You need to make some sacrifices. You need to be talking to the banking industries and the banking industries. You need to be talking with the corporate industries, the marketing, the industries, and the global economy, and rising up in your own spirit and heart to see a bigger picture, and realizing that this isn't just about monetary value in your survival, to realize that this is about something you are a part of to create a better future for the next generations, and that you have a responsibility to create integrity within that system. So that system is functioning like the God particle, like creation itself. So energy can be drawn, flow freely, and be drawn freely in abundance, eternal. That's how creation works. We need to create systems that flow with energy in the same way, along with creation and along with our lives and our beings. Not something that's in contrast with it, that's trying to isolate energy. So energy is abundant. So I feel very passionate today. A new moon is coming. This is a very powerful new moon coming up on the 9th here. Vesta is going direct, a very big asteroid in the belt that was retrograding on the 8th. Mercury is entering Aquarius. Mars is entering Aquarius. Venus is entering Aquarius, all within the next week or so. So we have a very tremendous and powerful energy coming this way to support us in good communication, in powerful change, in vision, enlightened vision. We have a very, very potent month. So lift your hearts. Let the Spirit shine through your eyes and really be clear with the bigger picture and creation this month. And speak from your heart and live from your heart and feel the joy of creation and existence shining through you purely. You won't regret it. This is Bodhisattva YouTube. Here at Bodhisattva YouTube, we are forming a collective focus, a golden embryo of energy to carry forth into a golden age where a greater peace and harmony and understanding will exist upon our planet, and a unity will exist within our species. So please subscribe, like, and share. Elevate me. I love you all, my people. Rainbow, warriors, this is the time. It's real. You are light, eternal. Namaste. Satnam. Ke aloha. Aho. Wankan Tonka.